Witam was serdecznie. Okej, idziemy do szeryfa i do świadków. Tutaj jest chyba ta knajpka, ta. Nope. Fresh seafood, pots and clams, deer diner, tutaj.
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
To nie jest ten
Nice to meet you,
aktor?
Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm
Nie,
Agent
chyba
Saga
nie.
Anderson. This is Agent Alex.
Myślałem, że to jest ten z X-Menów.
And let me just say, I'm happy
Iceman.
you're here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Albo może...
Your deputies said
I
you had a
nie wiem.
couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Albo i tak?
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff.
To wy?
How many people besides
Nie.
the known victims
Nie,
are
to wy.
missing? Sure.
Excuse me.
But
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Nawet ciasta nie ruszyli.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
No i serce wycięli.
They were shouting, "Cult
I to.
of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Coś tam nie chcieli powiedzieć.
Late last night.
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
No, dobrze, ona to tak zaznaczała. Perfectly legal.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found
Skąd
something.
ona to wie?
A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Ona ma
The Bookers
szósty
were at
zmysł?
Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Yep. Bo tutaj nic nie mam do dodania, ta sprawy. Tu mamy profil zabójcy.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Kult drzewa. A, nowa sprawa. Sprawa drugorzędna.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Dobra. Cel kultu, co to za sekta? I to jak na razie mamy wszystko. Świadków restauracji, a mogę was jeszcze raz z wami porozmawiać?
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's
Dokładnie.
evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Okej, bierzemy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Kto to jest?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl.
Co?
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter.
Ooh.
That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Ale znała po imieniu
You say so.
i nazwisku. Okej. Mam na pewno chyba ten amulet dostaliśmy. Dokładnie. Cel kultu, cechy. Nie cechy. Tu, symbole. Okej, do szeryfa.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a
Nie,
look.
to chyba jest on.
Let's go.
To chyba jest on.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
Potem w serialach też różny grał. Chyba Fringe.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Deerfest.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Nie wiem. Taka odpowiedź nic nie mówiąca, nie?
Hey, boss.
Zlewaj to tylko.
Downstairs ready to go. Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Mam nową mapę.
Hey. So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
No dobra.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay. Let's
Jest
take
i
a look at our
grubas.
patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
O, też mi takie niby nie wygląda.
He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
No to wyciągniemy
There's
to.
writing on here. Can't make it out.
Okej. Sprawa zamknięta.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
I mamy tutaj. Przesuńmy to trochę do tyłu. Ciebie weźmiemy. No przyczyna zgonu, no jak nie ma serca. Rytualne pismo.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
I ciebie, i jeszcze ciebie.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
No to wyciągniemy to. Dokładnie. Ojejkuś.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
O kurwa.
Show me the clicker.
Co się kurwa dzieje? O co kurde chodzi?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
What the? Za co, panie? To ja chcę rozwiązać, kto ci to zrobił?
He's coming. No weapon. The page is set to get into the light.
Staraj się trzymać światło, żeby uniknąć wykrycia przez wrogów.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Bezpieczne miejsce będą częściowo uzupełniało twoje zdrowie. Okej, jeśli opuści bezpieczne miejsce lub zaatakuje z wnętrza jednego z nich podczas walki, stanie się ono tymczasowo niedostępne.
Gotta move. Now. Vanished.
Nie wiem, że to wszystko jest w jej głowie. Koniec rozdziału!
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page
Kurde.
predicted all of it.
Źle to... Źle to zrobiłem. Przez przypadek nacisnąłem kontynuuj. A może tam była cutscenka. Albo... Dobrze, to jeszcze raz to zrobimy. Dobrze, panie, idź.
See me in the light.
Idź. Idź.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go.
Idziemy po broń. Dobra.
Vanished.
Masakra. Teraz była tutaj cutscenka, czy nie? Chyba nie. Jest tylko kontynuuj. Oj. Piosenka
He
była.
didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Okej. Mam nową stronę.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit.
No.
This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the
Bullshit.
one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Motyw. Dobra, tylko sprawdzę sobie tutaj. A potem pójdziemy do umysłu.
Can't be opened on this side.
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
No, nie można już dalej nigdzie iść, więc... Jedziemy z koksem. Na później. Cel kultu. Nie,
Doesn't look right.
nie. Tu mamy.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved.
Mamy ciebie.
Twisted world.
To jest cel. I rytuał. Saga walczy z Nightingale'em, Saga goni Nightingale'a. Okej. Różni artyści. Nie wiem, czy tutaj nie jest copyright. Nie ma klucza.
I can't force it open.
Masz jakiś pomysł, chłopie? Radio. A muszę faktycznie odsłuchać.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Cele. Dowiedz się, dokąd poszedł Nightingale. On nic się nie zabi... Kto należy? To nie wiemy. Cel kultu. Leci do...
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual, Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
Mhm. Będzie w środku. Będzie czekał. O. Tu od niego nic nie możemy wziąć. On tutaj stoi bezczynnie. Tutaj też nic. Tam pisze exit, ale nie możemy iść. Sprawdźmy sprawę. Tutaj zabójstwo. Wskazówki.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Mhm. Gdzie on się podział? I tu.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Dobra. Mamy dalszy trop.
We heard gunshots. You all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Okej.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything?
No, coś tutaj nie gra.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no.
Co za filmik.
Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is
Chyba
true,
tam
young
coś,
folks.
kurde, jest
Many
jakiś
local
mało bug
attractions have
auto
been
specjalnie,
fenced off by the
że
government.
dźwięk tak nie jest synchronizowane.
At Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
Haha, co za filmik.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
9%. Haha. Nie ma. Wszystko bierzemy.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me
Mamy
speak to
mapę
them or not?
biura szefa.
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Ostatni kółto wrzodu. Następny wysad. Nie jestem waszą sekretarką. Haha. Jest już do zadań osobistej kłótni. Grill z lokalną społecznością. One of you stings the toilet paper. Kurde, ktoś kradnie sraj taśmę.
I can't force it open.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I want out! My wits end. Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out! Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much
Hey, how you doing?
Siema. Nara. Dobrze, ty, bo możemy wyjść.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson.
Nie wiem jak tą lampę schować.
Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Siemka.
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
No to co, jedziemy z powrotem?
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
Albo 3. A jest majster.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago.
O.
He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books.
O,
In their
nieźle.
heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Dobra, dojechaliśmy. Ale od niej partner mógł od razu powiedzieć prawdę. Serce.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Dobra.
Great. This area is supposed to be close to the public.
Dobra. To na tym zakończę też ten odcinek. A w następnym śmigamy oczywiście dalej. To trzymajcie się i do zobaczenia.